Now, once you've mastered the past tense verb conjugations or the sarf of al-madi al-ma'lum. I should have introduced in the last video that the past tense in Arabic, it's called al-madi. And that is the conjugations that I gave you are for al-madi al-ma'lum. The madi that it's known who's doing the action. Al-ma'lum means known. So the past tense of conjugation for verbs where the one who's doing the verb is known. Al-madi al-ma'lum. Today we're going to be doing the present tense, which is al-mudari'. Al-mudari' al-ma'lum. The present tense, who's the one who's doing the action, is known. And once again, I'm just to get us started, I'm using the correlates from the English language. But if we want to be technical, instead of saying past tense, we would say al-madi. What we learned in the last video is the word that gives us the meaning of an action that was done before the time of speaking. So if I said daraba, he hit, what I'm meaning is that this person did the action of hitting, and that hitting took place before me speaking right now. And al-mudari', what we're learning today, is action that's either taking place at the same time that I'm speaking or that will be taking place in the future. So in Arabic, we don't really have, like English, the past or present, or the past, present, and future tense. What we have is just two tenses, al-madi wal-mudari'. Al-madi, what happens before the time of speaking, and al-mudari', what that gives the meaning that could either be happening right now while I'm speaking, or it could mean that that action will happen in the future. Once again, our task today is just to memorize. So once again, today we're doing the exact same thing we did in the last video for al-madi, the past tense, except now we're looking at the present tense, but it's following the exact same format. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, until the end. It's every time we learn these conjugations, we're going to follow that pattern of the pronouns that we learned at the very beginning. So that now you see the importance of memorizing those pronouns: huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. Memorizing them like that, in that order, and knowing the meanings, because everything we're going to do in sarf from now on, learning the different ways that different verbs are made, is going to follow that same pattern. So here for al-mudari', which just for being simple we'll call the present future tense, is yaf'alu, he does, yaf'alani, they two men do, yaf'aluna, they group of men do, taf'alu, she does, taf'alani, two women do, yaf'alna, a group of women do, taf'alu, you male do. And you'll notice here that taf'alu and taf'alu, it's the same. So anytime you come across taf'alu, it either could mean that she does, or it can mean you male do. So you have to know by the context which one is being referred to. Taf'alani, you two men do. Taf'aluna, you group of men do. Taf'alina, you singular feminine do. Taf'alani, you two women do. Taf'alna, you group of women do. Af'alu, I do. Naf'alu, we do. Yaf'alu, corresponding to huwa. Yaf'alani, corresponding to huma. Yaf'aluna, corresponding to hum. Taf'alu, corresponding to hiya. Taf'alani, corresponding to huma for feminine. Yaf'alna, corresponding to hunna. Taf'alu, corresponding to anta. Taf'alani, corresponding to antuma, for antuma. Taf'aluna, corresponding to antum. Taf'alina, corresponding to anti. Taf'alani, corresponding to antuma. Taf'alna, corresponding to antunna. Af'alu, naf'alu. What is our job now? we have no choice but just to memorize that and to have in our minds that it's following that same pattern and connected to those same pronouns, and that this is how the present tense verbs or al-af'al al-mudari'ah are made. يفعل يفعلان يفعلون تفعل تفعلان يفعلن تفعل تفعلان تفعلون تفعلين تفعلان تفعلن أفعل نفعل. You have to be able to recall that at any time that you want. Do not move from this video to the next video until you completely have that memorized. And anytime somebody says, give me the verb conjugations for al-mudari, al-ma'lum, anytime somebody asks you that, in a heartbeat, you're able to say, يفعل يفعلان يفعلون تفعل تفعلان يفعلن تفعل تفعلان تفعلون تفعلين تفعلان تفعلن أفعل نفعل. Memorize that, then move to the next video, and inshallah we'll start doing some reading and some comprehension and seeing how these things are put into practice.